Okay guys, this is Thomas with Wedge Vlogs. Today we got another gun video, real gun video, not airsoft. So today we're going to be doing some modifications, of course legal, to my Ruger 1022. We're not doing a, cut the barrel off your shotgun type deal. So, let's go ahead. So essentially, I'm going to be permanently attaching a pigtating rail with my rear sight on at the same time, and then we're also going to be putting on a new stock system. So we're going to start off with the easiest part, which is going to be putting on the stock system. Okay guys, so I've taken the barrel band off now. This is what we got. Just in case you don't hear me say it or see it in the description, this is the Blackhawk Axiom R/F high performance rifle stock. So essentially this is made to fit the Ruger 1022 and nothing else. Essentially it is just a full polymer stock, probably the same material the factory one's made out of, but it is an OD color. You get a free float system in the front, so no longer worrying about the barrel bands, and you get an MOE lookalike stock here in the back. Don't worry though, this is all quality, made by Blackhawk. I live 5 minutes away from where they make all this stuff, so I know for a fact I know a lot of people that have Blackhawk stuff, and a lot of y'all know, for the most part, Blackhawk is a really high quality company. So I spent $95 after all expenses for this, and this should just be able to drop right in. Of course, making sure that safety is halfway like it was before. It looks like I'm good to go. So all we got to do is put that one screw back in. Okay, so now the barrel is all the way in, and here's essentially our completed gun. So now just dropping in our BX25 mag, showing you that this gun still is clear, taking the magazine out, showing you there's nothing in the mag. This gun is a clear gun, nothing in there. So just putting the magazine back in. Then I got my BSA Sweet 22 long rifle scope. It is 22 long rifle specific. And just giving you a hint of what the rifle looks at before we do our next mod. That is essentially what the gun's going to look like. So overall, I think it looks pretty cool. Given the look it would be with a stock mag, just taking the magazine out, it's going to look like that. The only weird thing that I would say this gun does have a look to it is the front sight, because I still have my tech sights installed here. They will always stay on here, since I think they're just overall a very nice set of iron sights to have on your Ruger 1022. So I'm never going to remove those, and that's kind of segueing into the next mod for this gun.
If your scope ever fails, you have a good set of backup sights for it.
Exactly. So if you want to go ahead and zoom in here, or not zoom in, but just come over here to the rail. As you see, I have my tech sights in right here, and then I have the Picatinny rail here in the front. I've already done some of the modding where I cut off the back section of the rail. So essentially, our Picatinny rail is only installed by the two front screws. So what we're going to have to do here to make sure that this stays a reliable system, without that rail coming off, we're going to go ahead and take these screws out, and I'm just going to put some thread lock on the screws. Okay guys, so here we go. Now we're going to permanently attach this rail on. As I said before, I cut off about 1.5 inch section off the back. As you see, I didn't pretty it up. I don't care, really don't want to. So here we go. I am going to first apply what I was originally going to have Loctite. Cannot find it, so we're just going to put Gorilla Glue on it. Since the stuff really expands, I'm just going to put 2 small dabs. And just spread that out. So that should be more than enough. We don't want the rail to rise on us. So we'll just go ahead, set that in place. And keep in mind that stuff takes about 3 hours to harden, so it gives us more than enough time to properly put on our screws. So now we're going to be putting our thread locker just small amounts. I'm going to go ahead and put that in. We're not turning it in all the way, we don't want to over torque it. Second screw. Make sure the rail itself is straight. Okay, looks like we're good to go. So, since I'm not going to be doing any shooting or anything, we can just go ahead and install our scope onto the gun and just give ourselves the final look we already had before. Also, just in case you're wondering of the clearance of my scope with the rear sight, the Tech Sight TSR 100, I'm getting about 2.5 millimeters of clearance from the adjustment ring in the back for the magnification to the actual any part of the rear sight. So that's actually a perfect fit as far as my standards are concerned. So he's going to just kind of go up there. You can see that clearance. It is very small, but more than enough to be, you know, up to standards for this gun. So that's pretty much it, guys. And that is the new official look of my Ruger 1022. I think that looks pretty badass. Y'all let me know what you think. Make sure to leave a comment down below. And until next time, this has been a Whatcha Vlogs video. My name is Thomas, and your name is?
Robert.
And Rob.